Well, hey, hello everybody. I wanted to make a video through the computer here, but it wouldn't let me, so I'm going to do it live quickly and then post. It is January 11th, 2024, 9:43 p.m. I am currently at home. So first off, I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you who continue to keep watching the channel, and Happy New Year to the new people of the channel. I know I've been pretty quiet over the last several months as there's been a lot going on. So we're going to give you a little bit of a life update in this live. I'm just hoping, what the hell is that? I'm just hoping that this can post after I go live and it stays on the video on the channel. So first off, last several months haven't been very good. It has had some upsides and downsides. Uh, but I guess I don't know. We can go back to I guess first off, for those of you who are wondering, I haven't seen my kids in almost 2 years or over 2 years now. Um, due to reasons that I can't control, obviously. I won't get into too much of that. Um, and that's been a lot of my issues over the last few months, or several months, I guess, or 2 years, not being able to see my kids. Um, However, over the past year, I've had a stroke. I don't know how bad or how severe the stroke was, but the reason why I found out was this past Tuesday, I believe on the 9th of January, I was at work and I fell and smacked my head pretty hard, whereas I now have a concussion. So I'm going to try to make this short because I do get I get headaches pretty quickly now because of this concussion with the bright lights and stuff. So bear with me. So yes, so now I have a concussion. I am out of work until Monday, and then hopefully I can go back on light duties or part-time hours, and see what happens and work my way up over the next couple weeks back into full time. But in the meantime, because of this concussion, which I guess is a godsend, is how I found out that I've had a stroke. Odd, yes, I know. For some people are like, well, how do you get those two to go together? Well, it makes sense. So anyway, I ended up in the hospital on Tuesday because I smacked my head pretty hard. I was dizzy. I couldn't see. I blacked out for quite a while. I was doing things that I was unaware that I was doing. So I ended up in the hospital. And they did a CAT scan, and the CAT scan showed that there's a thing on my brain of damage of I can't remember the word that they used, but something that shows that I have had a stroke and it's in my brain. So I am now through my doctor to get a bunch of blood work done and MRIs and an ECG on my heart because I also have high blood pressure now. So 45 years old, I just turned, for those of you who are wondering how old I am. Because some say I look old, some say I look young. I guess it just depends on which kind of glasses you're looking at me through. But I just turned 45 back in December. So yeah, so apparently I have high blood pressure, and I've had a stroke. So the high blood pressure, I guess, makes sense to me because I have been having a lot of issues with my energy levels and stuff over the last few months. I'm not as energetic as I used to be. I used to be able to work a full 8 hour day and never have an issue. Now I'm lucky if I can work for an hour and I'm tired. So there's a lot going on. So I got to do a bunch of work on that. So like my blood pressure, and I'm also getting my heart checked. I'm getting checked for diabetes because I do eat a lot of junk food, so it's possible. Um, and my head now because of that stroke to see how much damage was done. They're going to try and narrow down the timeline. So far, I went to my doctor yesterday, and last time I saw him, and I had all the same work done 5 years ago in 2017. So there was nothing then. So sometime between 2017 and now is when that had happened. But I'm leaning on the last year or two. So yeah, and I know it's only been the last 6 or 7 months that I haven't really been myself. I'm not as energetic. I haven't been as much of a go getter as I previously was. I was really driven to work and make money and try to keep my life together. And now, just I don't have the energy or you know basically time, which I do. I have lots of time. All I want to do is rest and sleep. So there's problems. So we got to figure out what's wrong. Unfortunately, this is not the way I wanted to start 2024. Like we're 11 days in already, and 8 days in I got injured, and then find out this happened. So it's a bit trying. The last couple of days have been really hard. This morning I woke up completely confused. I didn't know where I was, who I was, what I was doing, and I'm gonna assume that was because of the fall and me landing on my head and the concussion. The doctors say this concussion could last anywhere between a few days and a few weeks, maybe longer. They can't really tell, but they're hopeful that it goes away quickly, and so am I, because I do want to have some sort of normalcy in my life, whereas I can actually go to work and work um, on full time hours because I don't want to do part time. Obviously, part time don't pay, and my current job is quite far away from home. I travel over an hour a day every day one way, so yeah. Um, I guess if you guys are been around a while and you want a car update, I still have my van. It's broken. Unfortunately, it's been sitting in my driveway for a month now with a broken transmission line. Um, so yeah, that's not drivable, and I still have my car, which is actually at work because I can't drive until tomorrow. So I was banned from driving for 3 days. So yeah, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be well 3.5, 3 days Friday. So um, yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way it is right now. Um, so I'm hopeful for a speedy recovery. I'm hopeful that all these tests don't show much and maybe I can get myself better. I am on blood pressure pills right now until we figure out what's going on. Um, so yeah, I know. Like I think I said already, I have to get an MRI done, a CAT scan, another MRI done, or no, another CAT scan and an MRI done. I'm sorry, and I got to get an ECG and an echogram done on my heart to see if there's any stress on my heart or anything like that. Because the high blood pressure is my blood pressure is really high. It's absolutely abnormal, but my beats per minute are fine, so are really normal. So it's weird, but anyway, it's just something that I guess when you get old, you have to deal with it. Excuse me, I am getting tired, and it is 9:30 at night. I'm used to going to bed around this time because I did get up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, but right now I've been just last few days I've been sleeping and going to doctor's appointments. And yeah, today I just stayed home all day, um, and tomorrow I'll figure out tomorrow when tomorrow comes. But yeah, hopefully I don't wake up all confused again. That kind of sucked because I've always been well aware of my body and always been well aware of my mindset. And the last few days have been absolutely boggling. Like I lost a lot of memory, um, but I still remember a lot of shit. But I've lost a lot of memory too. So like the day that this happened, I don't remember the majority of it. Um, it's weird, and I might explain maybe in another video later on down the road when I can gain my memory back, or I hope I can gain memory back, because there's a lot of things I'm forgetting, like even stuff that was said to me yesterday, I don't remember. So luckily, I have my sister with me. She comes with me. I'm gonna have her as my advocate. So if there's something that I should be asking that I can't think of because my brain won't let me, she will ask it for me. Of course, I do all the speaking unless I'm not sure, and then I go to her and go, "You carry, take it over." But I'm just like right now, I'm a complete mess, and it's crazy, but at least I still remember that I have children. So if they happen to see this, I love you and I miss you very much, even though I haven't seen you in a couple of years. I am not well, but I am working to get myself better. I'm not going to let this beat me. I'm not going to let anything beat me until it's time. And I don't believe it's time for me to go yet. So, um, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. How was the majority of my 2023? Well, stressful. I went through several jobs until I got this one. And like any job, you like it and you hate it some days, right? So right now I'm having a love hate relationship with it. Um, Especially since what happened Tuesday. I don't know. It's not the job's fault. It's not my fault. It was a weather related issue. I know that. So we had some very unwelcomed weather, as I like to call it, come through very quickly, and that's what took me out. So I find it kind of weird because in the snow I'm usually pretty sure-footed and I don't slip, and if I do, I'm usually pretty quick to grab myself so I don't fall. But this Tuesday, it wasn't in my course, I guess, and snow took me down and knocked me right out. So, but I will say it's probably for the best that this happened. It sucks, but it led me to find out that I have these other issues that I did not know about. However, I knew I wasn't feeling well even prior to this. I just was trying to move past it. Being that I'm a bit bigger, I thought maybe I was just out of shape. So I was trying to get myself back into shape and just push through the agony and the pain that I was going through. And it just didn't seem to be getting any better. But I never gave it a second thought, and I probably should have. Some of you are going to say, well, Richard, you need to start looking after yourself a little bit better. And you know what? I absolutely agree. I got to start looking after myself better and stop abusing myself and eating shitty food. I need to start eating a little healthier and maybe get some more exercise outside of work. And hello to my first viewer. I don't know who you are, but hi. If you missed anything, try and repost this after. And if you're somebody that knows me, contact me on my TikTok or in the chat or message me in the comment box. But yeah, so that's basically what's been going on. Unfortunately, it's been a crapshoot. And to be honest with you, a lot of 2023 I can't remember because of Tuesday. So it's hello, Brooke. How are you? Long time no see. So yeah, I am going to repost this. So whatever you've missed, you can rewatch. But Brooke, unfortunately, I've got some not so good news going on in my personal life or my physical being. Um, so yeah, basically just a quick update, Brooke. I fell on Tuesday at work and banged my head, and I now have a concussion. But because of doing that, I found out that I've recently, or within the last 4 to 5 years, I've had a stroke, not knowing that I've had one, but it was pretty severe. Um, and on top of that, I now have high blood pressure. So I am dealing with all that. Yeah, so crap is right. Um, I'm not exactly happy about it, but it's my own. Most of it is probably my own damn fault. Um, just not looking after myself the way I should be, and yeah, I'm hoping that the kids see this because I haven't seen the kids in a couple of years. So um, I'm hoping the kids can see this and they can see what's going on, and maybe they'll reach out and say, "Hey, Dad, I'm hoping you're feeling better soon," or whatever, right? But I don't know. That's up to the mother, I guess. Um, but I am going to be working on the next little while, getting myself better and just keep maintaining my life and making it better. That's the best I can do right now, is be the better version of me tomorrow than I was today. So unfortunately, I've had some serious setbacks because of that. Again, memory loss. Uh, because of my fall, I can't remember a lot of 2023. and the last few days. I woke up really confused this morning. I didn't know who I was, what I was doing. It took a couple hours this morning for me to regain my bearings, which was quite crazy. Um, and unfortunately, nobody was home when I got up this morning, so that scared the shit out of me because I didn't know what was going on. But once I figured it all out, I was all right. But again, unfortunately, I'm on blood pressure pills now, so that's one part of getting all this taken care of. And we'll just hope for the best at this point. And that's pretty much it. Oh crap! Oh, I'm sorry. And absolutely, yes, I agree. I'm sorry for myself. Um, but Brooke, like I said, I got to make the better part of this. Like I said, the fall was bad, but it brought me to a situation where I found out what was wrong with me, even though I didn't know there was something wrong with me. So it's a shitty situation that could turn out pretty good. I'm hoping I caught all this in time and I can make it better so I don't have any more. Yes, pretty much blessing in disguise. That's what I said to I can't remember. I think it was a boss or even my doctor at the hospital. So, in case you're wondering where it happened in Brampton. So, I ended up at Brampton Hospital, Brampton Memorial Hospital. See, even my brain, um, I believe, I'm going to be honest with you, I believe this stroke happened within the last 9 to 10 months. Because I've noticed, especially throughout the summer and most of the fall, that my speech has become impaired and I've had to think more. And sometimes I babble as I'm talking. I'll just go blah, 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 blah. I'll just do the burble baby babble thing. And then I'll get mad at myself because I'm aware that I'm doing it and I don't know why. So it was probably a sign. Those were probably signs that there was something going on. Yeah, don't seem a bit more scattered than we last talked. I'm trying to maintain my composure and my mental prowess right now. So, but it does happen. Some of my friends have noticed that over the last several months there's been an issue, but we all just kind of laughed it off and made a joke out of it. Unfortunately, it was no joke. And the major joke was, hey, what'd you do? Just have a stroke? And I was always like, yeah, probably, whatever, and just carried on about the day. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to me, I did. So I believe that whatever is going on up there that's making my speech do this is because of the stroke. But it's something that we got to look into with the doctors and stuff to find out if there's a way to fix that or if it's a permanent thing. It's going to suck if it's a permanent, but I'm hoping it's fixable. So yeah. So Miss Brooke, yeah, I know I don't we have you on the PSN anymore. I don't know if you guys got rid of your PlayStation and what. I've seen Colton pop on, but I don't see you anymore. Either way, it's frustrating. Yeah, it's very frustrating sometimes. I get extremely upset with myself when I start doing that because I like to have control of my body and my mental prowess and stuff. So when I don't have control, it's kind of frustrating because you don't know why it's happening, but it's happening. It's kind of weird unless you know other people that have gone through it. You don't really understand. Kids stole my PlayStation. Well, that makes sense. I guess the kids are getting old enough. Are you still living in the white building up the road from me? Because I'm still down at the lake. So, um, yeah, I don't drive by up there that much anymore. Wow, I can't believe you stayed in there that long. Um, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to get together for a coffee, maybe on the weekend if you're around. I'm gonna figure out a way to shoot you my number. I don't want you to type it in the chat. I think you have my number. I don't remember. Come on, phone work. I know I've changed my number a couple times since then. Yes. What's that? Either way, at least you've got things going and checked. Yes, it's true. I'm pretty sure I think at this point, if I wouldn't have fallen and banged my head as hard as I did to end up in the hospital, I probably, you might have me on Facebook still. I don't know. I went through a massive delete on Facebook. I remember at one point last year, for people who just stopped talking to me. So it might have been, you might have been one of them. Go have a look. There is an updated picture on Facebook. Let me see, because I don't use the other two. The other two, I can't get into them. I don't remember the uh, the email addresses. So if you look at Facebook, look for that picture. That's me. So yeah, picture of me and my daddy's dog. Um, Cute little guy, isn't he? uh, yeah, I've kind of so with Facebook, for what I can remember, is I've gotten mad at a lot of people. So, and people who stopped talking to me, I just kind of deleted. And I figured you were probably one of them. If I did delete you, I don't know. I'll have to look after, which has me now making me think I better do that before I forget. Back onto Facebook and search. Oh, forgot. Brookline sent you a friend request. See, now I don't have to look. There you are. There you go. We're friends again. Yeah, that was quick. And I'm looking. I'm gonna see the baby pictures. Oh my God, they are getting big. Oh my goodness. The boy has your husband's ears. Uh, yeah. So me just said hello. Right. Yep. One of my friends worked with your husband for a while, and she quit. Apparently, your husband's a slave driver or something. I don't know. So, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah. So I think we're gonna go off at this. It's 22 minutes, and I am getting tired. So, uh, Brooke and I, we can chat in Facebook. I'm just gonna lie down. We can chat on Facebook for a bit. I know what you mean, and yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. So catch me on Facebook. I'll be back. I'll be on there in a minute. I'm just gonna log out and try and post this, and yeah. So anybody else who watches this, that's the shit that happened. Unfortunately, for what I can remember, anyway. If things progress, I will come and make a video. I'll probably do it through my phone because I don't like it this way on my Chromebook. It's stupid. But yeah, I'll probably make a video on my phone next time and post it. But anyway, you all take it easy. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Now let's figure out how to end this.